Hey everybody, and welcome to this episode of Bureau to Go. I know it's been a while since I've done one. I heard about it from you. Well, we've been busy. Stuff's been going on if you hadn't noticed. So anyway, I'm back, and today I want to talk about the power of storytelling. I know you're going, oh Carl, God, the power of storytelling. We hear about it all the time. There's workshops, there's all this stuff. No, I'm talking about storytelling in the sense of helping you make a tough decision. Because when you ask yourself, what's the story I can tell at the end of this decision A versus this decision B, it's a powerful way to figure out what to do. I'm going to use an example of having a very talented jackass on your team. We've all been there before, where there's that one person who seems to be able to do everything right when it comes to building something, designing something, writing something, managing something. But they're impossible to live with, impossible to deal with. And you as a manager have to make a decision. Should I fire them? Yes or no? Okay, here's the power of storytelling. If you fire them, what happens? Well, you lose an amazingly talented person, okay? And who would do the work? Well, we'd find somebody, but the team would rally around and we'd find a way to get things done. And why would the team rally around? Because they would be so happy that the jackass wasn't here anymore that they would rally around, and they would also feel like the right thing happened. Justice was served. They had felt horrible about that person. They didn't like being there, all of these types of things. So in the end, if you fire the person, it'll be a little bit of a struggle. You'll get through the work and the team will rally around you, okay? Now let's play it the other way out. Let's say, you know what? Let's just tolerate them. The work they do is so good that we're just gonna suck it up and let them be a bit of a jerk, and we'll figure it out. Okay, well, what happens? Well, things go like they always do, and eventually they get into trouble again and somebody gets upset. Okay, what are you gonna do? Well, I discipline them, I talk to them, I write them up, but it doesn't help because they know that we're never gonna let them go. And then what happens? Well, we don't do anything, and then a really good person on another team who has to work with the jackass quits, and everybody gets really upset. And they were already sad, and they were already not doing great work because they're working with a jackass. So which of these two scenarios, when you tell the story, do you want the team to rally and be happy and get through it, even though the work, maybe it's not quite as good, maybe it's a touch off? Or do you want to lose good people because you let a jackass stay and you hate going to work every day because you know that you're just taking advantage and ignoring so that you can have slightly better work? So there you go. That is the power of storytelling when you have to make a decision. And you know what? When you do that, you don't even have to think about it just in terms of you. When you have to make that decision, ask yourself, what is somebody I care about going to say? What is somebody on the team going to say? If I was telling my husband or my wife or my significant other this, what would they say when I told them the decision I was going to make? Because those conversations are going to happen. And you know what? You'll feel it in your gut. Like if you're getting ready to say, yeah, I let the jackass stay, and you feel it and you're like, oh, that's not the right decision. So that's it. That's your Bureau to Go. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you are washing your hands at least 20 seconds. And we'll talk to you later. All the best.